Hello everyone, welcome to 639sportz. It's a sports coverage podcast. We're starting. So we're going to start a recap of the Super Bowl. So starting off, the Kansas City Chiefs take the win over the San Francisco 49ers 31-20. Jimmy Garoppolo, how many touchdowns did he throw?
2.
2 touchdowns. And Patrick Mahomes?
Patrick Mahomes threw 2.
I'm sorry, that information is false. Jimmy Garoppolo threw 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown. And how many interceptions for Patrick Mahomes?
2.
All right. And who was the leading rusher for the 49ers? Raheem Mostert. How many carries did he get?
12.
12 carries. How many yards?
58.
58 rushing yards. It's not a lot. Any touchdowns?
Yeah, 1.
And the leading rusher for the Chiefs?
Damian Williams.
How many yards?
17. 104.
Oh, 104. That seemed more like it. How many carries?
17.
Oh, 17
That's
carries.
what I meant.
That's a lot, actually. Any touchdowns?
Yeah, 1.
And leading receiver for the 49ers? Kendrick Bourne. How many yards?
42.
That is not a lot. Any touchdowns?
No.
And how many receptions?
2.
2 receptions. All right. And for the Chiefs, leading receiver?
Tyreek Hill.
How many yards?
105.
All right. Any touchdowns?
No.
And how many receptions?
9.
All right. Now we're gonna go to our facts. So, Gio, any interesting facts for us to talk about today?
Well, first of all, the Bulls and White Sox owner, Jerry Reinsdorf, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it,
All right.
kept paying Michael Jackson his $4 million salary.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You said Jackson.
Oh, all right. Never mind me. His $4 million salary for basketball, even when he was experimenting with baseball.
Interesting. So when he was in AA, he was still getting paid his basketball salary.
Yeah, and he was...
So you think that's just because same owner, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
maybe.
why not?
And he scored... Michael Jordan was insane. He was, I think, the best player to ever play the big game of basketball.
I think most people do. I don't think there's much of an argument there.
Yeah. I mean, he scored an average of 30.1 points a game in the 1986-87 season. And a 14-time All-Star.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
definitely one of the best, if not the best player.
He's definitely, if he's not the best player, he's
I
definitely up
think
there.
he's the best player as of now.
Yeah.
Obviously, there are some players that are currently playing that could definitely take that title from him, but as of now, I think he's definitely
Like
the GOAT.
LeBron James
Yes.
and Stephon Curry and stuff.
No, well, not Steph Curry.
Why not? Honestly, Steph Curry's really good, I think. I'm a Steph Curry fan.
Okay, well, he's not even close. He's honestly, his career is on the newer side.
Yeah,
He's not
yeah,
anywhere close to the greats yet. Anyways, so I think that $4 million a year salary,
Pretty good when you're not playing the sport.
exactly. I think the owner was doing that just to make sure he'd come back to basketball after.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, did he?
Yes, he did.
Obviously, like Bo Jackson, that didn't have
Right.
didn't happen to hit with him. But Bo Jackson was an amazing baseball player
And football player.
Yeah. Which is amazing.
Bo Jackson's even considered one of the best at both sports, actually.
Best athlete in general. Did he play?
Yeah,
just
he
one?
was definitely one of the best athletes.
Yeah, one of the best.
Considering he was in the top, he's considered a top player in both of his sports. So, anything else?
Well, I have some news, but maybe we'll hand that over to you so far.
Yeah, all right. So, breaking news: Vanderbilt athletic director Malcolm Turner steps down, and he retires after only 1 year. Candace Story Lee will be taking over, which is great. First black lady to ever hold the position in the SEC. So, guys, what do you think makes an athletic director step down after only 1 year?
Team.
the team.
He's not happy with his salary, maybe. Manager.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what he was getting paid, but it's an interesting. There's nothing out on why he'd done that yet, so we can only make predictions. So now, MLB news. This is a big one. The DH position is coming to the NL. Commissioners stating whether they like it or not. So, thoughts on this, Joe?
I think it would be good because some pitchers would actually get a chance to hit and not.
No.
No.
The pitchers won't be able to hit anymore.
Oh no.
You don't like it? I totally disagree with him.
Me too. I'm with you.
Yeah, definitely, because then
way.
pitchers can focus on their work, and there will be better pitching, less home runs, and it'll even the game out, definitely.
Yeah, I think for sure. I think pitchers shouldn't hit.
And I think, when the pitcher gets up, it just lets you down. It's not like that you don't like the pitchers, you don't want them to
It's
get...
just a free out, you know?
Yeah,
it's not fair to them.
You get discouraged whenever you see the pitcher.
We're from New England, so we are American League fans. So
Besides Yankees, Yankees suck.
Yeah, the Yankees suck. But anyways, so we're used to the DH. So I think definitely it's
It'll bring balance to the league.
yeah. The only downside is for 10 or 15 years, it'll give the American League an advantage in the World Series.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that, like, the NL doesn't have DHs yet.
Yeah.
The American League's had them for a while, so they're gonna have to adjust. Well, until like the new generation, 10, 15 years.
I disagree with that.
All right. Well, we can agree to disagree. In other news, Marcell Ozuna turns down a $50 million 3-year contract from the Reds. He's sticking with his 1-year contract from the Braves for $18 million. Now, what are your thoughts on this? Because I personally, he could have had the $50 million, which if his Braves contract was $18 million a year, that would be better than the $50 million. But it's just $18 million for 1 year. He doesn't have a 3-year contract. So I think he should have definitely gone with the $50 million. Because say he goes out this year, he sucks. He completely sucks. He gets the $18 million. His baseball career might be over. If he's with the Reds, he's getting that $50 million no matter what. So. Well, let's look at his stats from last season. He had a .241 batting average with 29 home runs, 89 RBIs, 80 runs, and 12 stolen bases. So, I think he might be a little overrated for $18 million for those stats. I don't know.
I think I'd do that. And he's just a big name.
Really, yeah.
And he's with a good team right now. Like the Cardinals, definitely
Well, he's signed with the Braves.
He already signed?
Yeah.
All right, he was with a good team, though. The Cardinals with almost getting to the World Series. They've been consistent every year.
Right. And
the Braves are really good, too.
Braves are excellent, yes. And then Pence gets an offer from the Astros. We're not sure in the details about that yet, but let's look at his stats from last year. The Astros are sort of keeping his career alive. So he had a .279 batting average, which is actually better than Marcell Ozuna. He had 18 home runs, 59 RBIs. Not the best season. I think it might be time for him to hang up the jersey. What do you think? I mean, after this season.
Definitely.
Unless he has some breakout season.
Definitely, I do see what you're saying here, but I think that was just a dip in his stats. I think he could definitely do something more.
Well, he was injured for some of the season. He only played 80 games. So to be fair,
that's understandable.
That is understandable, but the batting average is kind of low for 80 games. If you think of it in that perspective.
Well, but 300 is really an amazing mark. A lot of baseball players strive to get 300.
Well, yes.
And he's nearly there. So I don't blame him in that part.
I agree, but again, that's only 80 games. He only had to do half of what the other players have to do. I'm not giving him any crap for it.
I think I really love.
I think this season, and then he should just hang it up.
I think he's got 2-3 more seasons ahead of him. I think he should accept the offer from the Astros.
No, he did.
Okay.
But I'm saying, should he or should he not? What do you think, Joe?
I think he should because he
I think he should too, but I think after maybe this season, I think he should be done unless he has some breakout season. In other news, the Brady situation. Edelman tweeted out, "Come back, baby," and tagged Tom Brady. So Edelman obviously wants him to come back. So the Brady situation is big right now. So what do you guys think?
In his commercial when he said he is
he said he's not going anywhere. Doesn't mean he's not. It doesn't mean he's
staying with the Patriots.
exactly.
It just means he's
well, we don't know. We don't know what it means. Does it mean he's not leaving the Patriots? Does it not mean he's leaving the league? We don't know.
I definitely think he's staying with the Patriots. He's staying with Bill Belichick, and they're both gonna have a Super Bowl season. So all that stuff that he's going away or Bill Belichick going away is bullcrap.
All right, so just let me hear this, Joe.
Mhm.
Yes or no? Should Brady leave the Patriots?
No.
Should Brady retire?
No.
Yes or no? Should Brady leave the Patriots?
No.
Should he retire?
It'd be better than leaving the Patriots, but no.
All right, I agree. I it's no for both of me. I think now, tell me if you disagree, but I think Brady should play a season.
Mhm.
They should win the Super Bowl if they can. He plays 1 or 2 more seasons. If they win the Super Bowl this season, I say he retires. They don't. He plays 1 more year. Whether they win the Super Bowl or not, he retires. But
Yeah.
if this year, win the Super Bowl, retire when you're on top. I think that's how you do it.
Definitely.
And they're offering him $30 million. So can we agree on that?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. For games, we have Milwaukee Bucks at the New Orleans Pelicans. Started at 7:30, and the Chicago Blackhawks at Minnesota Wild starts at 8 o'clock. All right. So that's all for us for now. We'll see you tomorrow.